All right, you guys, welcome to Balanced Body. My name is Loren Pascita with Pilates Strong. This is Rocky Balboa. We've got this awesome video using the Moxxi chair, so I hope you guys enjoy. All right, so I'm gonna go and pull the pin out of the Moxxi chair and set that away because I wanna use the pedals today. I have this on the lowest setting for the band, and then on the spring setting, I have it on the lowest setting as well. So it's light and low, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and lay on my back. We're gonna start off with a glute bridge with the arm spring. So I'm gonna lay on my back, I'm gonna place my feet on the pedal. Now I'm gonna put a little tension, just a tiny little bit. I'm gonna find my position so that you can kind of see that I'm actually working my legs a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and slowly bridge my spine up, really staying nice and strong, really trying to avoid any weird movements with my hips, trying to work on stability through my hips. And I'm gonna press my arms overhead, hold, get that nice hip extension, staying there. When my arms come back in, I'm gonna lower the butt and I'm gonna lift. So I'm really trying hard not to move the paddles, trying to keep them equal. And with the separation of the pedals, this is so much harder because one leg can't really talk that much to the other leg. So let's just do a few more here, slowly reaching the arms overhead, getting that length in the spine, feeling the sides working, lower and lift. Let's do one more here just for fun. Good. And then bringing the arms in, lower and lift. Now you're going to extend your arms all the way out and you're going to kind of walk. So as I'm walking, one leg is going down, one is coming up, but my hips are not dropping. And you'll notice a lot, either with yourself or if you're doing this with clients, how much their back line is or is not working on that opposite side. I have severe scoliosis. I love doing movements that involve proprioception, crossing from my shoulders to my hips because it really helps me figure out where my neutral position should be and really tries to balance those weak muscles and get some strength into them. So anyway, so we're gonna paddle our legs down and up just like this, a few more. You're gonna feel that nice work through your legs. Last one here, woo, this is so awesome, you guys. And then I'm gonna slowly roll it down while keeping the tension on the paddle all the way down to the floor. Okay, so now I'm gonna tuck my heels on top. There's not gonna be a lot of tension. I'm gonna push my legs down low so my toes are tucked onto the seat. And I'm gonna work on just a little bit of a chest lift, right? So I'm trying to maintain somewhat of a neutral spine here. I'm gonna exhale, lift, really trying to keep my arms in the same spot for the first few, warming up my spine, thinking about like the position of my hips so that like as I come up, the right hip and the left hip have equal tension, right? Let's do two more here. Inhale, exhale, lifting up without over tucking your hips here. Let's do one more and we're gonna add on here, okay? So now I'm gonna lift up, bring my arms forwards, okay? Now this is gonna be the hard part. As I lower, I'm gonna reach my arms back, sort of like you would, I guess in your double leg stretch, like with the arm part. Okay, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring my arms forwards, and I'm gonna roll it up. Now that's actually really hard, but with the feet here, it sort of helps you to get that grounding through the pelvis. And then I'm gonna slowly roll down. You're gonna feel those lower abs really engage, nice and slow. And again, I have really severe scoliosis, so doing this is really hard, but if I can do it, you guys can do it. Rolling it up like this, and then slowly going back down. Let's do two more, why not, just for fun. I'm gonna show you a little harder variation in a second. Slowly rolling it up, just like this, staying nice and strong. I love how this feels. It gets my inner thighs to engage. And then we're gonna do one more. We're gonna bring it up, 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 up. All right, now from here, if you feel like, oh, this is kind of easy for me, go ahead and take your legs long. Okay, you're gonna let those calf muscles just barely touch the paddles. Arms are back. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna slowly roll it up here, trying really hard to keep the feet on to the Moxxi chair. Shoulders back, and then you're gonna slowly roll it down one piece at a time. And what's kind of nice about this is that you still have a little bit of help from the chair, but not so much that you're just being like lazy with it, right? You're still having to work really hard. Let's just do two more here, rolling it up nice and tall, and then slowly rolling it back down, taking your time. I'm gonna just do one more here to finish it off. Inhale, exhale, rolling, 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 rolling. Woo! This is so good, you guys. I love this stuff, so awesome. All right, slowly rolling it down one vertebra at a time as best as you can. All right, now the best part, put the handles down. You can scoot back forward, feet back onto the paddles. I'm gonna put my hands behind the head. Now on this one, I'm gonna have you put tension on both paddles. So you're gonna get a little hamstring engagement, okay? Now pick a leg that you wanna start with, okay? So I'm gonna start with my right one for this time. Left leg goes tabletop. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate towards my left side, hold, pushing that pedal down with my right leg. That helps that right side ground. and then extending out. So it's like crisscross abs kind of, but it's like just one side, right? So I'm just gonna press out and in, and out and in, and you could see that I'm shaking here, right? That paddle is working me. Now for some of you, if you feel like that's too much on the arch, you can also pull it down with your heel, which makes it a little bit easier, right? So that's a great modification. Inhale, exhale, bring it up. Let's do one more here. I think that'll be about 5. And notice how with the paddle pressing down, you can really feel your pelvis stabilize. Everything is nice and strong there. Okay, and then we're gonna switch sides. So you're gonna put your other heel on, start with the toe or with the foot. And now this is my harder side, and you're gonna go ahead and lift. Hips are nice and steady, they're not hiking. Crown of your head is nice and long, shoulders down the back, and extend. Exhale, bring it in. So much harder on the left side for me. And then slowly in. One other thing I will say, make sure you're not like rolling over yourself. Like you're not going this way, you're actually trying to lift up. Let's do 2 more. And lift. You see my shaking. You got 1 more. This really helps engage those obliques because you've got that left leg involved. Last one there. Woo! And then slowly release. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This is such an awesome piece of equipment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your Moxxi chair at home.